I never thought a stranger could change my life. My name is Elena, and what I'm about to tell you feels like a scene from a movie. 010. It all started on a quiet evening. I had just finished my shift at the cafe where I worked. The streets were almost empty, and the air was heavy with silence. I pulled my jacket tighter around me and hurried toward the bus stop. 025. That's when I heard it, someone calling my name. Elena. The voice was low, steady, and chillingly familiar. Yet I knew I had never heard it before. 035. I froze. No one was around, at least not that I could see. My heart pounded. Who's there? I asked, trying to sound braver than I felt. 045. A tall figure stepped out from the shadows. He was dressed in a dark coat, his eyes sharp but calm. He looked at me like he had known me forever. Elena. I've been looking for you. 058. I wanted to run, but something about his tone stopped me. Fear tangled with curiosity inside me. Do I know you? I asked. 110. He smiled faintly. Not yet. But you will. 115. It was such a strange answer that it only left me with more questions. How do you know my name? I pressed. 125. Instead of answering, he glanced at the clock tower across the street. You'll miss your bus. Let me walk with you. 132. Every warning in my mind told me to say no. But my feet betrayed me, and I walked beside him. The night air felt colder with each step. 145. As we moved, he spoke softly, like he was reciting details from my life. He mentioned the street I grew up on, my favorite childhood book, even the scar on my wrist I'd gotten when I was 12. 158. I stopped dead in my tracks. This isn't funny. Who are you? 205. He looked at me with unsettling gentleness. Someone who's been waiting to meet you. Someone who knows your story isn't finished yet. 215. My chest tightened. There was fear, yes, but also something else, a pull I couldn't explain. Like he wasn't just a stranger. Like I was meant to meet him. 228. We reached the bus stop. My bus was already waiting. I turned to him, desperate for answers, but he only stepped back into the shadows. 235. Elena, he said again, his voice almost a whisper. Trust me. We'll meet again. And then he was gone. 245. For days, I couldn't get him out of my head. His face, his words, the way he said my name, it haunted me. I even dreamed of him. 255. A week later, it happened again. This time, in the library. I was scanning through books when I felt that same presence behind me. Elena. 305. I turned sharply. There he was. The same coat, the same calm eyes. Why are you following me? I demanded. 315. He smiled, but his eyes carried something deeper. Because you're in danger. And I'm here to protect you. 322. I laughed nervously, though my hands trembled. Protect me? From what? 328. His jaw tightened. From the choices you haven't made yet. From the people who will try to take you away from where you belong. 338. The words made no sense, yet they felt true. A strange warmth spread through me, as though his presence itself was shielding me. 348. And in that moment, fear began to fade. In its place, something dangerous grew: trust. Maybe even attraction. 358. But before I could say anything, a loud crash echoed from the far side of the library. I turned my head instinctively, and when I looked back, he was gone again. 408. Days turned into weeks. He would appear and disappear like a ghost, always when I least expected it. At the park, outside my window, once even in a crowded street where no one else seemed to notice him. 422. Each time he knew more about me. Each time, my heart raced faster. Not just from fear, but from something else I didn't want to admit. 435. Until one night, everything changed. 440. I was walking home when I sensed someone following me. My first thought was him. But when I turned, it wasn't. It was another man, his steps quick and heavy, his eyes filled with something dark. 452. Panic grew.